Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, the Cowboys got some bad news. Dak Prescott is expected to miss multiple weeks with a hamstring injury. With Dak out, the Cowboys will turn to Cooper Rush. McCarthy said Cooper Rush is as respected of a backup that I've seen since Rich Gannon. Rush carries the type of credibility. There's plenty of confidence in him. Is it a mistake not to see what they have with Trey Lance?
Well, Cooper Rush was always the number two.
Yeah.
So I understand them sticking with Cooper Rush. I don't think you can have a quarterback battle in the middle of the season like this to decide who your number two quarterback is. They decided to go with, obviously, with Cooper Rush being the number two. I'm sure at some point there was a quarterback battle and they felt Cooper Rush was better suited to be the backup to Dak Prescott. I'm sure they saw a good sample size of Trey Lance during his time since he's been there, and they went with who they felt was better. I like Trey Lance as well. I would love to see him back at the helm, being in control of an offense again. I think he wasn't given a fair shot.
He was.
You think so?
Yeah. Ocho, you do realize that Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant.
Right.
Think about what they mortgaged to get this man. That ain't no situation. That ain't no situation where, no. Think about what they gave up. They gave up 3 first-round picks.
Okay, all right. You're right. Hey, but you don't think they cut the string. They cut it a little too soon.
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Let me ask you a question. What you holding on to? He couldn't beat out Brock Purdy. Even after Purdy did what he did. Okay, even after a situation where he gets hurt and Purdy comes in. They put the job up again the following year, and he couldn't beat Purdy out.
Hey, you think there was a... Never mind. I ain't gonna get into that.
That'll be like saying, do you think they cut the cord too quick on Drew Bledsoe?
No.
No. And they had 100. He was the first quarterback to get 100 million.
I don't know. I just at times I look at it. Sometimes I'm not the decision making when it comes to certain players and coaches feeling, they'd rather go to this one. This player doesn't fit my system and what I like to do and what we like to do. I want to go in favor of. So I hate when I hear things like he couldn't beat a certain player out. I hate hearing things like that.
Do you know Kyle Shanahan, had he not drafted Brock Purdy, would have lost his job? Kyle Shanahan would have got fired. If he drafts Trey Lance with the 3rd pick in the draft, and he can't play, and he got no backup plan, he's losing that job. He and John Lynch will lose their jobs. Think about what you gave up. What did they give up to get it? Pull up what they gave up to get Trey Lance, to move up like 6 spots. They gave up like 3 first-round picks, a 2nd-round pick.
So he'll probably never be a starter again, huh?
They gave up 3 first-round picks, which was number 3 overall. How many 2nd-round picks? And a 3rd-round pick. You give that up. That guy doesn't pan out. They're cleaning house. Brock Purdy saved the job. He saved Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch's job. It's really that simple.
It's crazy when I think about it because it's the perfect situation for any quarterback. You hear me? Yeah. It's the perfect situation for any quarterback. When you look around, when you think about what you got around you, Trent, Ayuk, Debo, it's like for the life of me, I don't understand why stuff doesn't work out for certain individuals. Trey Lance,
Ocho,
athletic, he can throw the ball. And then you put those type of weapons around you, it should flow like fucking water. Then Brock Purdy comes in, and hell, what the fuck going on?
Because he knows where to go with the football. Trey Lance started 1 season at an FCS level.
I never understand it, huh?
The guy couldn't play dead in a horror movie, Ocho. I mean, it's simple. I mean, you hate to say it, but he couldn't.
Hey, come on. He couldn't play dead. Hold on. He couldn't play dead in a what?
In a horror movie. He couldn't, Ocho. Brock Purdy beat him out for the job. Ain't no look. The one thing I know about Kyle Shanahan, because I played for his dad, they're gonna put the best level on the field. They don't give a damn how much money you making. I've seen Mike cut players that's making a boatload of money. If you play good, you're gonna play. You don't play for the Shanahans based on your paycheck. You play for the Shanahan based on your performance.
Yeah.
Man, I can't take this anymore. Doc, you gotta help me. Man, this stupid meme is ruining my life.
Now I know just what you need. Olipop. Ridge Rush has got fiber, natural energy. It'll pick you right up.
Oh, okay. Oh, now that's a rush.
Smile for the camera.
Ocho!
Here you go, internet.
Does the Dak injury come at a good time for Jerry? Should they be sellers or should they be buyers?
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Whoa. I need better context. Now, when you talk about should they be sellers, should they be buyers, who the hell are we selling and what are we trying to buy? That's the better question.
Are you selling some of your players, or are you buying, saying, okay, we still got a chance. We got Cooper Rush. Maybe we can get back in this thing. Let's add a player or two.
At what position can we add value on our roster, defensively or offensively, that changes the trajectory of the season? I don't think there's a position, because the only place you can do that would be at the quarterback position. There's nobody that you can go get that's going to come in and make a difference where you can turn this season around. So if anything, I would assume if I was in Jerry's shoes, I would be selling. Or probably going all in, for lack of better words, which he was supposed to do, but he didn't in the offseason.
Hold on. How the hell you gonna go all in right now, Ocho? You 3-5.
Well, I'm just saying, for a lack of better words, I'm just using the term since he.
What do you mean to go all out? That means you sell. You have a garage. Well, we used to call them rummage sales, yard sales. Now they call them estate. But back when I was growing up, they weren't no estates. People were just selling ish that they didn't want in their house and cluttered up their house. So we call them yard sale or rummage sale, because a lot of times people just come rummage through it, even though we're buying ish.
You got to do something. You got to do something. What would you do? You buying or selling?
Selling
everything.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for next year. What y'all got? What y'all got? What y'all looking for?
Hold on.
Obviously, Micah is off limits. Nobody's going to give you anything for CDs off limits. I don't, what players do they have that somebody could potentially want? They don't have guys that have a whole lot of sacks. Nobody has a whole lot of interceptions. Nobody's just going to be a free agent. Who's going to be a free agent next year that you're like, I don't think we're going to be able to sign them? Who has 1 year left on their contract?
Hey, Jerry gonna have to put. Listen, I was getting ready to say he got to put his money where his mouth is, but he just did that in the offseason with Dak and CD. But you
have to do it again. He gonna have to do it again with Micah.
Yeah. Hey, but he has to improve. He has to improve that team. You got to go out there and get you a reliable.
Well, he said he's the best guy for the job. That's what he said. Now, if it's a lie, he told it.
I listen.
But a lie don't care who tell it.
He know what he doing. He know what he doing because he's been doing it for a long time. But there's certain things where you got to pull the trigger. He's not pulling the trigger where he needs to. He's not pulling.
Tristan McKenzie.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just saying he's not pulling the trigger where he needs to. I'm not a GM. I'm not a scout. I'm not. I'm on the outside looking in, but I did play the game and understand what it takes to compete and be competitive with some of the better teams that are continue to improve year in and year out, year in and year out.